Good morning and welcome to Zazoome. I'm Sheri Barbera, and today we are talking about how to grow your channel organically with the 4 T's. And Sal and I are here together, and we're going to be pretty much reviewing channel banners and topics. And the topic, we are not covering the trailer today, although the trailer is super important, thumbnails and titles. What is the topic? Well, the topic is your banner and your icon. This is what tells us what is your niche and category. And then this is what it looks like, your banner, and this is your icon. Your trailer, it's like a movie trailer. It's got to draw us in really quickly in 2 minutes or less. And it's basically an explanation of who you are, what you do, when you post, and then a call to action. And your trailer is right below your banner icon, and if you have one, and that is where it falls. Now, when you have subscribers don't see your movie trailer, what they see is a return subscriber featured video. So you have 2 videos that you can put there for your subscribers and non-subscribers. Third is, well, the most important thing, your thumbnails. Thumbnails are super important because, number one, they're the main thing that get people to click to your channel. So you want to do a custom thumbnail so it's branded. It's got to be eye-catching. It's got to be clickable. You should have a close-up of a face or at least an object very close up, like that, very close up. And if you use text on your thumbnail, 5 words or less in a very bold, easy to read font. So basically these are your thumbnails. And you see how there's just 1 word there and a very big either face or a big object or something like that. Hey, Dale's here. Good morning, Dale. Welcome. Great to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Morning, Dale.
Good morning. And your titles are your second line of defense. Super, super important because they're the headline. They are the big, bold thing that gets people's curiosity to click to go and look at your video. So you should evoke some kind of curiosity in someone or answer a question like a how-to or a tutorial. Or maybe it's a trending thing that everybody is looking for anyway about a celebrity or something that's extraordinarily clickable. And that would be what looks like this. Is there really mafia in New Jersey? That's a title that you're wondering about. Cats tweeting? Who'd have thunk of that? Okay, so these are the kinds of things that you want to catch people's attention. All right, so we are not wrapping up with that. What we're doing is we are going over to...
Hey, look, it's Rob Greenspan.
Hey, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Great to see you. Thank you for coming. Glad you're here. So we're going to start with your topic, and that is your channel banner. It's who you are, what you do, when you do it, and a call to action. And what I did was I just chose a ton of banners. And this series of 4 is about people who are doing what? So Sal, if you look at them, and guys in the chat, if you look at these banners, do you know what these people do? Do you know who they are? Do you know what they do? Do you know when they post? Is there a call to action? So let's look at the first one. The future of creator economy, and then branding and business. So I think we get an idea.
Yeah, that's a pretty good description.
Yeah, of what this is. New videos every week, so we know that they're going to be posting sometime, right? He's been featured in Forbes, Business Insider, Entrepreneur, Black Enterprise, and there is a call to action. Get the YouTube starter kit right here. We don't know who this is. I mean, I know who it is. It's Roberta Blake. But would you know who this is?
No.
I'd say no. I mean,
No.
you really wouldn't know who this is. Okay, this one, Sunny Lenarduzzi. We do know who it is, although almost impossible to read that. Helping you be your own boss. New episodes every Tuesday, featured in Entrepreneur Forbes, Fast Company, and Inc. Is there a call to action? Subscribe.
Well, don't these people have so many subscribers and so many views that they feel like they don't have to put their name up there because they feel everybody knows who they are?
Well, I think that's what's really interesting
They
is
feel everybody
that
knows who they are subscribers and are watching, but they don't think about the people that are just coming to their channel.
right. But I
don't know what that means.
so
I don't know why your name wouldn't be on your banner at all.
right. I
I
think
don't
your
know
name
why.
should be on your banner, and Sunny puts her name on her banner, but it's really hard to read.
I've heard that.
We know that this video creators is Tim Schmoyer, but he doesn't say Tim Schmoyer. Next Level YouTube Tactics for Established Creators. So guys, put in the chat, what do you think about these banners? Are they effective? Do you know when you go to their channel, who are they? What is their channel about? What are you going to learn? What should you expect to learn? Even without looking at a trailer, do you get a sense of who this person is and what they do? Helping you become more successful on YouTube. You know, that does say it all, but who is he? You know, who knows, right? Subscribe for more videos. So there is a call to action, but okay, let's just keep going. These guys, Ken McElroy. So I'm sorry, that shouldn't even have been there. So
What happened?
I put this guy's name up there. I shouldn't have done that. Because does it say Ken McElroy? Well, actually it does, kenmcelroy.com. And it does say watch for new content throughout the week. So we know when he posts. And we know he posts about coaching. Okay, so let's see what this says. Investor, author, entrepreneur. So, okay, we get a sense of who he is, what he does. I think the big him on the banner is awesome. I love that. I think it really tells you what it is. Let's see. Rob said, if I don't know them, I'm more interested in what it's about than who they are.
That's a good point.
That is a great point. So here's the thing about that. If you don't know them, how are you ever going to remember their name?
How do you what?
How do you remember their name if it isn't like big and bold on their banner? Like, I agree with you, Rob, that if you don't know who someone is and you just want to know what their content's about, great. But then what if you love their content and you didn't
just wanna do a
bookmark
search
it?
for them or something?
Yeah. I mean, how do you do it if their name hasn't been like in your face? So great point, counterpoint. So keep those comments coming. Point counterpoint. Legal Eagle, think like a lawyer. Beautiful banner. I mean, actually, I think that is a gorgeous banner. Does it tell us when he posts? No. Does it tell us that he is a lawyer? No. It just tells us that we should think like a lawyer.
Think like a lawyer.
And there's no call to action. But I think it's a pretty gorgeous banner. I don't know. And it doesn't have his name, so I don't really know. So Dale said what? I agree with Rob. I want to know what the channel's about and what is the message. Yeah, I mean, so what is the message here? Think like a lawyer. Okay, and what about the one on the bottom?
But does that mean think like a lawyer? He's going to teach you how to be a lawyer? Or teach you how to think like a lawyer?
Yeah, I don't know.
Teach you how to think like a lawyer? Well,
I don't know. And that's a great question because I don't know. Rob said if I like it, I check the description and comments and then might look them up more. Okay, that's fair, very fair. This guy in the bottom, like, we got nothing, right?
we know who he is.
We know who he is.
But,
And Dale, you know who he is. He's the cop that wrote a book, so we know he wrote a book. New videos every week, so we know that he's going to post every week, but we don't know that he's a cop. And Dale thought the first 4 banners were too wordy. Interesting. Okay, so let's look at them again. Okay, so this one, like, so chock full of stuff and also decorative. This one, I mean, I think it's interesting that you said that, Dale, because I don't know. I don't know if they are too wordy or or they're just not being economical enough with what they say. What do you think, Sal? But that's a great point, because it is a lot to read, but then I get a better sense of what they're about. Although I really don't understand this, but her helping you be your own boss, new episodes every Tuesday, I'm pretty sure I know what her content's about. Next level YouTube tactics for established creators. Wow. I mean, that one tells us this is not a channel for newbies, number one. This is a channel for serious YouTubers, number two. And if you want to level up your skills, that's what this channel's about.
It uses the word established.
Right? So yeah. I think that's pretty good. It doesn't tell us when they post. Call to action, how to build a video. I don't know. There's no like arrow call to action or anything, but great photos of people, nice gradient background. And this is just black, black, yellow, white, red. So I don't disagree with you, Dale. I just think for me, because I like reading stuff, I like that. Like, I like to know more. So for this one, I don't know very much. Think like a lawyer, like, I don't know. When does this guy post? Is there a call to action? What is he about? Legal Eagle could mean a lot of things.
It's really, your banner is like a billboard, isn't
it? It is a billboard.
It is a billboard.
Yeah.
So if you're driving past a billboard and it says Legal Eagle,
Legal Eagle.
think like a lawyer.
I mean, I still don't know what it's about.
Well, in that case, you're looking at a billboard. You don't know who the guy is. You don't know what it's about, and it just looks like it's a, I don't know what.
No, I mean, call me for help, 800-600-HELP or something like that. I could get that, but yeah, and I agree with you on this one for sure. This is way too much information, I think.
Yeah, a little bit.
When you said that,
it looks a bit like a movie poster.
Yeah, I mean, I could see when you said that if this was on the highway and we were passing it, we wouldn't be able to read it.
It's a good way to
right?
Look at it.
Not a
It
chance
really
could we read it. Like, we could read this, although I have no idea what it means. This would be way too much stuff. So, wow. Okay, so Rob said, do you think they A/B tested for their banners? What an awesome question. And I would say that's almost impossible to answer. Based on analytics.
A/B tested.
Rob is saying, do we think that they A/B tested their banners? Like, do you think they tried this banner against this banner to see which worked? Yeah, see which worked better. And I don't know that there's an analytic for that, Rob. I have to research that, because that is really intriguing to me. I don't know if you can A/B test your banners. Why wouldn't you A/B test your banners? But then how do you know? Because banners aren't clickable, right? So, wow. Interesting. Wow. I don't know. I don't know that one.
Can you A/B test your girlfriends if you had girlfriends? If you're single? I don't know.
Lame. Okay.
Know, right?
Babish. Now, I see, without looking at this, I see that Babish is a name. I don't know who it is. I know there's a person back there, but I see a whisk. So I'm thinking it has something to do with cooking.
You said a witch, but it's a whisk.
A whisk. So I don't really know. Bringing...
That's really...
Binging with Babish Store.
That's really, the writing is, well, the title is really big, but the rest of the writing is not big enough and clear enough for you to read fast. I mean, you should be able to see it. As soon as it pops up, you should be able to read what it says.
And serving up new episodes every week, I like that a lot, but I don't know when they are. But I like that every week there's going to be something. But like you just said, the contrast is so minimal that it's hard to read. Josh Gudgeon, I get the idea that he is a videographer.
Well, there you go. There's the other extreme. You know who he is.
I get that he's a videographer. I don't understand why he's promoting the New York Yanks and Vans. I mean, wouldn't you want to brand yourself with your own stuff? Wouldn't you want to say, like, awesome videographer?
All I can say is that just might, well, what is it, the Yankee? Is that a Yankee cap?
Yeah.
I was going to say they could be sponsored,
there's
but
no
I can't
way.
imagine that the Yankees
there's no way.
would be a sponsor.
And there's nothing to tell us when he posts or anything like that. At the Josh Gudgeon, I think that's great, but no call to action or anything like that. Okay. Physics Girl. She's adorable. Banner's great. She's got wonderful little physicsy icons. No call to action, no when she posts, but we get that she's about physics. So in that respect, I think she's successful, but I think she's missing some stuff. Okay. It's Okay to Be Smart. Joe Hansen with a goat. I don't know why. ASAP Science, Making Science Make Sense. Love that. Neither one of these tell us, actually none of these tell us when they post. None of these have a call to action. All of them have a big, wonderful close-up of the people. I love that. All of them are beautifully done, easy to read and understand. Space-Time, Our Universe Explained with Dr. Matt O'Dowd. It tells me, and it's PBS.
The reason it's so important to have when you post on your banner is because when that's the first thing you see. And it's the first thing so it's the first thing that sticks in your head.
Right.
So when you can look at the rest of the channel, but that's the first thing you saw, and you'll, in your brain, remember when they're going to post next.
I agree.
So if you enjoy what you're watching, you'll know to go back to it in your head.
And if you want to see it brand new, you'll know which day and time it's going to be, and that's helpful.
And you can always go back and check just by looking at the banner.
Right. Now, I did leave the icons on these because I thought the icons were great, and I did want to show you the subscriber count. So It's Okay to Be Smart has 3.78 million subscribers.
Okay.
ASAP Science has 9.67 million subscribers.
Okay.
And PBS Space Time has 2.32 million subscribers. I'm sorry, I couldn't read that. So all of these highly successful channels. Again, highly successful channels. 14.2 million, 10.6 million, 17.7 million subscribers. But look at how different these three banners are. And they're fun. All three of them are super fun. Mm-hmm. They're kind of exciting. You want to know what they're about. This one really tells you it's about game theory. And you know that these are video games.
Right. But that one, you can kind of tell how much, if you don't have very much on your banner, how much wasted ad space. And I look at it as ad, like a billboard.
It is.
It's like wasted ad space. You can advertise so much across your banner.
Well, okay, the game of honest answers to outrageous questions. See more at cut.com TBH. That's fun.
Yeah.
And that's fun, and it tells you what it's about.
That one too. It's a very visual banner. It's got something in every part of the banner.
I like that.
Yeah.
This one, don't know her, don't know what this is about. Maybe she's a dancer. I have no idea. I have no idea.
The famous, line from ZZ Top, she's got legs.
She got legs. She knows how to use them. Yeah. But she's got 17.7 million subscribers, so it's not like a ton of people don't know who this woman is. They know her. But I think missed opportunity, right? And I think her name should be gigantically across here with some kind of something about it.
Definitely.
And Rob said, do any big channels change or update their banners? Seems like if you're going strong, might be fun to play with it. Yes, they do. And some of the very biggest channels, Rob, that's a great question, like Mr. Beast. He changes his channel banner very, very frequently. And it's one of the things his subscribers actually come back for. Because he puts funny things on his channel banner. Did you know that?
It's part of the channel.
Yeah. It's like an Easter egg. It's like finding something really fun. So yes, it's a super smart thing to do to change up your channel banner and keep your subscribers engaged in your actual channel.
It's a big part of advertising.
Yeah.
It's advertising your channel. That's
right.
The first thing everybody sees. I know I keep saying that, but I mean, it's such an important thing.
It is. It's so important. And if you change up your channel banner and you have a lot of subscribers and you say to them, hey guys, did you see the new channel banner? Now they're going to look at your channel banner. They're going to look at your homepage. This is where you can put your featured video. Now you get them to watch a different video from the one that they were watching.
Right.
You get more views. Now, you can push them through your channel the way you want to. And this is what happens as your subscriber base grows bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah, so thank you for asking that, because that's such a great question. Yes, change your channel banner. Engage your audience in a fun and playful way to keep them more excited and involved with your channel. That's a wonderful point. Thank you for that. So, Mindfield. Oh, grabbed the wrong thing there. Mindfield. Now streaming free. No idea what that is, but I do know who Vsauce is. Shirley Curry. And to me, this is like the weirdest, strangest channel banner of all of them. Like, this one is the weirdest. And look at this. She has 971,000 subscribers. 971,000 subscribers, Shirley Curry. And I have to tell you, I looked at her channel, so I happen to know that she's a gamer. She's a grandma gamer. A grandma gamer. And this is why she has, I know. And this is why she has so many subscribers. But, you know, really, couldn't her banner be better than that? So anyway, corridors, I don't know what this is. You know, it's like a whole bunch of cool looking shots of something, but I don't know. Do they make movies? Do they make videos? I don't know. What is this? I have no idea. I just have no idea. So I'm just showing you all these just to say a banner is so important, and how it, like, when you compare banners against banners, you really start to see what works, what doesn't work, and why, and how it could be improved. And that's all I'm trying to show you, is that even the biggest channels, 12 million subscribers, 11 million subscribers.
Well, they look like movie posters.
Yeah, I mean, wow.
All three of those look like movie posters.
So there is a reason for that.
Well, the first two for sure.
There is a reason for that, right?
Yeah.
And we take fictional ideas from comics, movies, and video games and make real world prototypes, the Hacksmith. That sounds amazing, doesn't it? I mean, I would want to watch that. Videos every Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
There you go.
That is fantastic. Yes, it's super busy, but wow, it's got everything on it. Colin Furze, Mad Vehicle, Epic Project, Crazy Invention. Sounds interesting. Looks like crazy stuff happens. If that's what you're into, you'd want to click, right? You'd want to click and watch a video. The Corridor Crew, again, guys have no idea what you are, no idea what you do or when or anything. So, you know. And then here's the flip side of the banners filled with everything in the world. These are very simple, very simplistic, very like focus on a thing, like one thing, just focus. So this one is, whoever this guy is, New Ideas, Science, Engineering. Well, we know it's Mark Rober because it says Mark Rober, who has 18.8 million subscribers. Marie TV, Create a Business and Life You Love, says it all. I think she should be gigantically on here like he is. And Tim Ferriss. Well, you know, if you know who Tim Ferriss is, who created the 4-hour work week, then you know who Tim Ferriss is. If you don't, like, what is this, right? What is it? I mean, it's got gray colors. It's dynamic,
that's the whole banner, right?
That's it. Doesn't tell you anything. So, but he has a ton of subscribers because people know who he is.
Right.
And then I wanted to go and look at people who you really may have never heard of, and what are they doing? And this is Ryan Serhant, and he is a realtor. And new video every Wednesday. CEO Serhant, executive produced, listed, your mom's favorite broker. That's adorable, right? It's dynamic. It gives you everything. What do you think?
Yeah.
I mean,
he was one of the realtors from Realtors of New York, right?
Right. Exactly.
That show on Bravo.
Right.
Right.
And now he's created his own show, and he has his own membership, and he sells courses. He's vastly expanded from being a realtor into being a realtor educator coach. So, yeah. Pamela Ray Schuler, Pamela Comedy. So we know she's a comedian, but do we know that by her banner? We know nothing other than her name. So is that successful? I think not. And she has 15,700 subscribers, which is really good. But couldn't she get a ton more by being more...
Just putting the word comedy up there would help.
More text. Comedy would be great. Her would be great doing stand-up.
A picture, a photo
of her doing stand-up. I mean, look at Ryan. Ryan is out there like, I know what I'm doing. I am your realtor. Okay? Right. I am realtor man. She's like, where? Where is she? Okay, there's her name. And it's great that she put her name on her banner, but... Pamela Ghost? I don't know.
We want you up there, Pamela.
We want you there. Okay, the Philip DeFranco Show, new episode Monday and Thursday. We know what that's about, but we don't know what Philip DeFranco's about. Do you?
No.
I don't either. Okay, so again, why be vague? You know, people come to your channel new for the first time all the time. Again, basically like nothing, right? Like nothing. Would you know that this was Vogue magazine? It doesn't even say Vogue on it. Here it does, 9.61 million subscribers, but
wow.
Right? GQ magazine, okay? I mean, these are good-looking people, but so they could be individual models. This could, I don't know, this could be lots of things.
Is there a reason why the letters GQ wouldn't be in the banner itself? I mean, is there a reason? They must have done some sort of
I have to think
analytics.
I have to think that they did not do analytics on banners at all.
If you put it in the left-hand or the right-hand corner of the banner.
Because it's just too stupid. I mean, really, it's just dumb. Like, it's just dumb. It's a magazine. Say Vogue magazine. Say something. Give us more than a pretty face, because what does that do? It's nice, but that's not going to make me subscribe or click or whatever. And Wired, if you know Wired is a magazine, yay, but do you even know what it's about? I mean, are you wired from coffee? Are you wired into technology? What are you wired about? I don't know. I mean, I do know, but would you know? I don't think so. Would you know, Sal?
A person, if I never saw the magazine, if I never saw their channel, no, I wouldn't.
No. I mean, guys, in the chat, would you know what these are about? Like, I wouldn't know. Okay, so we are now going to talk about thumbnails. And what do you want to look for when you're making a thumbnail and when you're obviously going to be clicking a thumbnail? The first thing is branding. So you must do a custom thumbnail. You do not just use what YouTube gives you. YouTube chooses an image from the beginning, the middle, and the end of your video and says to you, do you want to use one of these? And you say, no, thanks. I'm going to make my own custom thumbnail because it's branded. This is why you do that. So that you do a branded custom thumbnail that's eye-catching, so very visual, very clickable, with a face or an object close up, and text should be 5 words or less. Okay, here we go. So this channel, first of all, I don't know if you know who this channel is. Do you know who this channel is? In the chat, if you know who this channel is, let me know. Do you know? No? Yeah. Close.
I don't want to say the wrong thing. I know what it is. Yeah.
It's vidIQ. It's vidIQ. Right. So, are these clickable thumbnails? Do they have a person or an object, or just giant bold text and colors that make you want to click?
I would say yes.
I think this one I'd click. How to network Q&A I would not click. YouTube channel audits.
What if you want to know how to network? Then you would click on it.
How to network what?
How to network.
How to network what?
With people.
See, now I would have to look at the title to actually know what that means. So the title is Collabs and Networking Will Grow Your Channel. Now I would click. But I wouldn't click from just this thumbnail now. YouTube channel audits, would I click? Only if I was interested in what we're doing right now, which is finding out about other channels and what other educators think about them and what do they look at. But otherwise, I don't know. But it got 10,000 views. Yeah. So pretty awesome 3 days ago.
Well, they have a lot of subscribers.
This video has 31% fewer views, trillion views, legal expert Q&A. That's very clickable. Trillion views, very clickable. 1,000 subs, clickable. This one, I can't read it. Edit in 30 seconds. You see?
Edit in 30 seconds.
Yeah, but close up, I'd say it's clickable. 1.7%, I don't know what that is. They do a lot of channel audits as well. So Dale said, Vogue, GQ, Wired, less is more theory. Yeah, I think so. Big companies paying big bucks to their social media teams. I don't get it either. I agree. I think this is all about their PR team who doesn't understand YouTube. Okay, I think maybe they understand other things really, really well, but you need digital experts when you are a big, any company needs digital experts as opposed to just a PR firm who, you know, being great at TV or print, it is not the same as YouTube. YouTube is different and you do have to understand it and know it. So thank you. That's a great comment. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So this one, wow.
Really,
guys.
How visual vidIQ was.
Yeah, vidIQ is very visual. These are like almost boring compared to that. Wow. I'm going to pop back to that. These are very strong colors, dynamic, a lot of stuff happening, but makes you look, right?
The colors are bright and
whereas these, so that's interesting, guys. I'm thinking dark colors, not such a great idea. Dark colors, that's not super clickable. And it's funny because this says stand out, and yet would I click that? No.
Yeah, and there are some thumbnails that just have the guy.
Like this? I wouldn't click that. This
Right.
looks like maybe it's a question about equipment. The go-to expert. Film, edit, upload. That one I would click. If I wanted to know about filming, editing, and uploading, I would click that one. Funny sounds. Maybe. Yeah, I think maybe that's a fun one. I would click that. Save time. I would click that. That's interesting. You know, I'd have to say that the majority of these don't seem super clickable to me, but they do get a lot of views. 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, that's a lot. 13, 17, 13,000, a lot of views. They get a lot of views. So there's a lot of people clicking them regardless of whether they are so great or not. Okay, this is a very branded channel. Do you know who this is?
From here it looks like
It's Neil Patel.
Neil Patel.
Yeah.
I said the wrong name. Neil
Really,
Patel. I knew who it was.
really branded. And he does a great job with that, I think. Always knowing that it's Neil, this is funny, in a hoodie. You always know Neil Patel. His bald head is so recognizable. Often he's smiling, that same smile. Often wearing the same clothes in his thumbnails. And he always has orange, black, and white.
Right.
Those are his branded colors.
Right.
Here's the thing. He gets tons of views, right? 12,000, 13,000, 7,000, 22,000. He gets the views, no problem. But are these thumbnails clickable?
I can't read them here, but
Right, you can't read them. That's number one. So
Right.
the text is too small. And number two, it's sort of like, all right, I know it's Neil Patel, so if I'm interested in Neil Patel, I'm going to look at the title.
right.
Because
Yeah.
I don't really know what this is about. I have no idea what these are about.
But like you said, you have to know them already.
Right. So as far as branding, excellent. Everything else, I don't think so. Okay.
Oh,
This is very different. Now, I wanted you to see what the channel of a vlogger looks like. She's a very successful vlogger, and I hate these thumbnails. I hate these thumbnails, but she has a ton of subscribers. She gets a ton of views and a huge amount of engagement. So 873,000 views in 9 hours. 3.1 million views in 6 days.
what is this? I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Well, okay, so this girl vlogs. Okay, she video blogs. And it's about her and her friends and her life, and you know, it's just people. I would have to say, if you're a vlogger, you should look at these and learn from them, because regardless of what I think the images are too small. I can't read the text, although I think the white against black is good.
What language is that?
English.
Really?
Yeah. No, that's not English. But yeah, for the majority of them, yeah.
I'm wondering what country this is. How many people are in it?
I don't know, but everything is, it's in English. But basically, I think if you know the channel and if you know who these people are and you see them on the thumbnail, you click it because you're already engaged in their stories.
You know why I asked about the country? Because when you market towards a large country with millions and billions of people, if you aim for them, that's where you can get a ton of views.
Well, it might be Filipino. I'm really not sure. I didn't check into that, but
it looks targeted. That's why I'm saying, which is
street food mukbang. I don't know. Could be Thailand. Anyway, I just wanted you to see those. Now this one, it's another one I wanted you guys to see because he definitely brands himself, this man. And if you know who he is and you like his videos, just seeing his face with that blue background, you're going to click it. Okay, because you want to see his next video. And look at this, 24,000 views 3 days ago, 19,000 views 4 days ago, 12,000 views a week ago. What do the thumbnails say?
Well,
holy smoke, he branded himself by just being himself.
Right. He's not telling you what's going on in the video with the title.
No, with the thumbnail. He's not telling you with the thumbnail,
right. Holy
but
I don't know what that means, but
it is him talking.
Right.
And so every single one of them is him being reactive to something. So I don't know. I mean, he's definitely doing well. I just think it's interesting to look at these different kinds of thumbnails. Now, this is a very big educator on YouTube, and I think his thumbnails are clickable if you want to know, shoot top-down videos, best Windows video editor, best Mac video editor, set up a YouTube channel, subscribe button on your videos. I think they're very clickable if you want to know what's in the video. So I think, I think those are very successful. So this one, I have to say for me, these are super clickable. I think because they just give you like a boom headline in your face, a billboard in your face. They're like a mini billboard. You can read them from a mile away if you're interested in, if you're interested in that. So the 1 second rule, the focus rule, the spotlight method, the 7 second rule, the hardline method. I don't know what those mean. I have no idea. Say this to start. Well, I know that's Bill Burr, so yeah, I might want to click that. The shadow rule, first principles method, I know that's Elon Musk. The nice method, why people confess. It is intriguing. It is intriguing. So would I click on these? If maybe some of them.
Well, does it also make you look at the description at the bottom?
It makes me look at the title.
Know what the title means.
Yeah, it makes me want to look at the title.
I mean,
for sure.
Right.
For sure. Now these are just a basic ripoff of Joe Rogan's channel. I mean, there's just a ripoff of his channel, an exact ripoff. Really? And I wanted you to see this because last week or the week before, we showed Joe Rogan's channel. And he's the podcaster who has, on just one video, 44 million views. A very successful podcaster, Joe Rogan. And what he does is this exactly. He puts the person he's interviewing on one side and him on the other side. And in the center with a green neon around it is what they're talking about. And this is, I guess, another podcaster just basically trying to rip him off. So what am I saying about this? What I'm saying about this is be unique, okay? Be you. Be the you that you are. Don't rip somebody off. Do something clever and different. Don't just copy someone, okay? Because that's stupid. I don't know how else to put it. It's just stupid. Okay, this is a hiking channel. He's a pretty much beginner on YouTube. He doesn't have a ton of subscribers yet. And I just wanted you to see that it looks like he's got really gorgeous photos of where he's hiking, and he's getting views. 927 a week ago, 3,400 2 weeks ago, 133, 111. For the most part, not a ton of views yet. But he is, some of these, look at this, 18,000, the Wonderland Trail, hiking 100 miles. That got 18,000 views 8 months ago. So some of these doing well, okay? Some of these are doing well. But are these clickable thumbnails? I think if you're a hiker, maybe.
You want to know where it is.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going traveling somewhere, maybe. Yeah, I think they're intriguing. They don't have a big face. They don't have a big object. I still think that they're intriguing. Mm-hmm. So I think the curiosity factor is there. I have no problem with swipe and adapt. And that's the word, adapt. Because copy is not adapt. Swipe, fine, right? Swipe is fine, Rob. But I do not believe in blatantly copying someone, because you're not learning anything and you're not being unique. You are not being the you that people want to show up for on YouTube. They don't want to show up for you pretending to be Joe Rogan. They want to show up for you, the podcaster that's uniquely different and interesting from Joe Rogan. Right? So Joe Rogan's already hugely successful. You can't beat him out at this point. You have to be so interesting and so different in your own way. And that's why I'm showing you this stuff.
I know what you're saying. I know what Sheri's saying. Because even if you do become successful, even if your channel becomes successful and you have a lot of views and you have a lot of subscribers, it wasn't because of you being you.
This is funny.
I got it.
Honey, I don't know why both of us are on here. We don't even need both of us on here.
We don't need the bottom.
We have W. That's really funny. Okay, so
it started to move over by you.
No, I like that. You're next to me.
I know too, but now I'm hungry.
Okay, so look at this one. I think this is incredibly successful.
Yeah.
Incredibly successful. Giant text, super readable, big, in-your-face food. If you're interested in that, you're going to click this. And look at how many people. 209,000 views 22 hours ago. 223,000 views 2 days ago. It's very successful.
Put up food and they will come.
Yeah, but not just any kind of food. I mean, he's showing,
right? We've seen unsuccessful channels.
We have.
With bad photos.
With bad photos.
Bad food sometimes.
Yeah.
But bad photos.
So photography is huge.
Yeah.
Photography is huge. What does Dale say? Hiking guy, great photos and titles, no branding in the thumbnails. I would click anyway. And I agree with you. And this is the part, Dale, where it is hugely important, if you want people to know who you are, to brand your thumbnails. So what did the guy miss? All he missed really basically was branding. The thumbnails are gorgeous, so what could he have done to brand his thumbnails? He could have put himself in them, right? Just him. His face, even if it was off, even if it was half his face off to the side, that still would have branded him.
Right. Or consistent text that said where it was on every one of them.
But it would still need a logo. It would still need some kind of logo, icon, something that we knew it was him.
Right.
Because how many hiking or travel channels are there out there on YouTube? Hundreds of thousands.
Right.
So you have to compete. Thank you for saying that, Dale, because hugely important to brand yourself. And look, there is no branding. There is no branding on this. Oh my gosh, look. Little man right here. I have to think that little man that this is his channel. So what do we say about that? You know, you do want to brand. You do want to brand. But here's the thing. Here's the tricky thing. You want people to click. So how do you get people to click? You get people to click by putting in your face food and a giant title. Bacon, egg, cheese with this gigantic sandwich that you just want to bite, right? Garlic butter noodles. Here are the noodles. Deep fried burger sounds revolting to me, but look, I mean, it's intriguing, right? You want to click it. Now, what would make it better and brand it? I think it's pretty simple.
Okay.
I think it's pretty simple. If this man, whose channel I think it is,
right,
was biting the burger, right? So here he is sideways, holding it,
that would work.
maybe looking sideways at the camera and biting, right? Now it's like, ooh, or maybe he's looking at the dish real close to his face, real close. And it's like, am I going to eat this or not? Or maybe he's just about to eat it, or something with him in it. So I have to say, the point is, and Dale, you got it, branding, because you are one of many. So you want to be uniquely you.
Right.
This channel,
wow,
super cute stuff, super cute.
Is it a food channel? Is it a crafting channel? Is it an art channel?
And I love that you said that. And you will find out shortly, but you do not know, do you?
I do not.
You do not know until you read the titles. Okay, so 12 of my favorite chocolate cake decorating videos.
So it actually is food.
It's actually food.
Okay.
Homemade dessert ideas for your family. So you have to read the titles to know what it is. So would you click it anyway? Maybe. Just because they're cute as could be. Maybe not. Another similar channel. Do you know what the channel is? I get the idea. It's all cakes.
It looks more like food. Now
right?
It looks like cakes.
I think it's all cakes. Is it branded? Well, there's some kind of pink thing here, I guess, to brand it. So the branding is this some kind of pink thing. Don't love the pink thing. Don't really know what it is. Hey, Christy's here. Hi, Christy. Welcome.
But it is branded.
Dinner.
You said.
We can't stop making it has him in it also. I know. And Amy's here. Hi, Amy, and welcome. You and Christy, great to see you both. So
Yoga
making
Amy?
thumbnails.
Yoga Amy?
Wow. Welcome, Yoga Amy.
Hi, Christy. Hi, Yoga Amy.
I wanted to look at this. So making thumbnails in Canva and have the large word and use as an image in YouTube, want to clarify. Yes, exactly. So canva.com, and if you're not familiar with it, in the description below this video, there's a link.
Canva's awesome. Canva
is fantastic for making YouTube thumbnails. And all you do is type in those words, YouTube thumbnail, and you will get a template of the exact size that you need. And then, yes, you want a big image of your face, right? What do you do? Who are you? What are you? Now, for yoga, Amy, I would have to say that it's different from a regular thumbnail, because you do want to show a yoga pose. Because people expect that. People expect yoga channels to be more about the whole pose across the banner than they do a close-up of your face. Because you could still brand yourself that way, okay? You can still brand yourself with your logo. So your logo, the Yoga Amy logo, is really beautiful. You could have the Yoga Amy logo on every single one of your thumbnails. Do you agree with me, Sal?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
It's very nice.
And then you show a yoga pose, and then big, gigantic, what is the pose? That's it.
The one that says impossible yoga pose.
Yeah.
I would click on it.
Impossible yoga, or extreme yoga, or
Extreme.
hurt back yoga, yes.
Oh, really?
Oh gosh, yes. Yes, and so go look at other successful yoga channels, and you will see.
Oh, like killer yoga poses?
Yeah. What they do, when you have hurts, like hurt shoulder yoga, or hurt back yoga, or stress relief yoga,
not broke back yoga.
Oh, for God's sake.
I'm sorry.
But that was a great question. That was a great question. Thank you, Amy. Great question. Okay. Here we have another one. That's the same gorgeous pastel-y colors, soft, pretty. We can tell from these thumbnails that it is not food, right?
Is it a knitting channel?
It is a crafting channel. Yes. So it is a crochet channel, but it could have been a knit channel. I think the colors are great. I think it's kind of branded, like we see her, but we don't really see her. So do we know this is the same person?
I wouldn't.
Not really. And these pretty pastel colors, they don't show, you can't read them. Okay, you can't read them from a distance.
What did Yoga Amy say?
Okay, so, wait, my first time, I've just been doing one of the images YouTube pulls up, and oh my God, no, don't do that. No, wait. You know, I hate that. Oh my God! Oh my God! Go back to your.
I'm going back to my place.
Okay.
All right.
Amy and everybody else watching, do not ever use the thumbnails that YouTube gives you. Here's the reason why. Number one, all they do is pull a picture from your video from the beginning, the middle, and the end. So what? That is not you choosing what is important about this particular video. That's number one. Number two, there's no branding. There is nothing branded about that, right? It's just a picture from your video. So when you make a custom thumbnail, now you're in control. You're saying, I'm Amy Yoga, or I'm Wandering Ancient Paths, that's Dale, or in Sal's case, I'm Green Screen Comedy.
She knows how to use Canva, and Canva is the best way to make a thumbnail. It's the easiest, best way to make an awesome thumbnail.
It is. So you always want to brand your thumbnails so that when people come to your YouTube channel, oh, I know that's Yoga Amy. You know, there's no question in my mind that's Yoga Amy. And then if you keep using your logo throughout for more branding, it's just reinforcing your name. It's reinforcing the tranquility with the lotus. It's beautiful. The color's beautiful. You know, it's reinforcement. People don't remember stuff. So a custom thumbnail is so hugely important, and that's the reason why. So thank you for saying that. That is the reason why. So Christy said, had trouble exporting my logo out of Canva. Special instructions how to do that. Okay, when you're in Canva and you've completed whatever your image is or video or whatever, on the top right of the screen, it gives you the option to download in a particular format. So when you click download, the first thing that comes up is MP4. You do not want MP4 unless it's a video, right? So you click into that and you scroll up, and then you get a ton of options. You can do a ping, you can do a JPEG, you can do a GIF. There's a lot of options there. So it's the way that you exported it that didn't work. So be sure you export it as a ping, a PNG file. And the reason you want to export it in ping is because it's a high resolution image. Okay, that's the reason why. So you want to do a ping for a high resolution image. Okay. Any other questions there? So, but if the videos are unlisted, is it worth it? Yes, and I'll tell you why. The reason why it's still worth it to do branded imagery on everything is because you're a business and you're a business person. And no matter whether you are listed or unlisted on YouTube, you are still projecting an image to your clients. And the image that you want to project is always one of who your brand is. So you always want to be on brand, regardless of whether it's public or private. And I do the same thing, Amy, on my Sheri Barbera channel. You will get there and there are no videos, but that's because all my videos are unlisted private for my clients. They're private for my clients. And do I do a custom thumbnail? You bet. I put my client's face on there with me on the thumbnail, and it's got their name on it. Okay, so when they get to their video, they know it's them, number one. Number two, it's their private consultation with me. And yeah, I brand I brand everything. So that is a fantastic question. Thank you for that question. What did I just do? I did some weird thing here.
Yeah, just get into the habit of making the thumbnails in Canva.
In Canva. That's
then you'll
so
always
smart.
do that, and it'll work for anything you do.
Right.
When you are listed, when you're not.
So great questions. Great questions. Thank you for these questions. They're fantastic. Okay, I picked out titles. So what I did was I went to all of these channels and I clicked on the tab that said videos. So this is just their videos. And then on the top right, there is like a little 3-line horizontal pancake-ish thing, or hamburger or whatever they call it, where you can click and then you can choose most popular or newest or oldest videos. And that's how they'll come up in the order. So I chose most popular videos, okay? So all of these titles are based on their most popular ones. So these are their most clickable titles. Okay, here we go. This girl, so this is the girl that you weren't sure who the vlogger was. So this is the girl.
Okay.
Ivana Alawi. She's got 13.3 million subscribers and she's a vlogger. That's all she does. A Day in My Life, Ivana Alawi. Now, I don't know who she is, and I could care less about her. So, like, for me, it's like, what do I care about a day in her life?
Yeah.
But hey,
But
27 million people care about a day in her life. So, you know, so many times YouTube educators get it wrong. I have to say, YouTube educators get it wrong. Because what we think is super important and interesting is not necessarily what real people think, I'm clicking to us, is super important or necessary. What I mean by that is you are creating a thumbnail and a title for a human being, okay? So everything that you do has to do with people. You're creating things for people. And when you think about what am I doing in this thumbnail, what am I doing in this title to get the most clicks to get to my channel so that people will actually watch my videos, that's what you want. This is what you want. So when you think about your thumbnail, think about first, number one, is who is your viewer, who is your ideal client, and are they going to click on that thumbnail? Okay, is this something they would click? Not is this something everyone in the world would click. You're not looking for everyone in the world. You're looking for that ideal client. So think in your head, is this thumbnail for my ideal client? That's number one. Number two, the title. Is the title keyword rich? Okay, keyword rich. So if it's Hatha Yoga in the video that you're doing, if you are doing Hatha Yoga for X, Y, and Z, those are your keywords. Those are the first words that you want to put in your title. Because when a video comes up under the suggested list, it's the thumbnail and it's the first 70 characters of your title. And it's only the top, it's only the top line is going to show those first 70 characters.
Right.
And then, and I want you to hear this, in the description below your video, the first 2 lines of your paragraph, of your first paragraph, are going to show in suggested. So it's going to be your thumbnail, your title, and the beginning of the paragraph in your description. Why is this important? This is important because this is all SEO optimization. This is all you reinforcing to human beings who want to watch or don't want to watch your content.
So put the most important description.
The most important.
Description.
The most important. Right. The most important. Like we often forget and we think, episode 1, should be like the first thing. No, it should be like the last thing. Yeah. Like season 1, episode 1, who cares, right? People do care. Okay, people do care. That is the last thing you put in there. The title of the video is what people will or will not click on. So season 1, episode 1, unless you're Star Trek, right? And people know that this is season 1 episode, but still you should say Star Trek, season 1, episode 1. That is clickable. Okay, that is a clickable title. But only if your ideal client is someone who loves Star Trek and wants to see the first episode. So think always in terms of a person first, your ideal client first, your true audience first. Would they click this thumbnail? Would they click this title? And when they get to your video, will they watch it for more than 8 seconds? Because that's all we pathetic humans are doing right now. We're only watching for 8 seconds.
No attention span.
We have no attention span. So when we get to the video, we want content immediately. So, okay, I've gone off track a little bit. So anyway, a day in my life, Naprank Sivana, prank on strangers, the street. I mean, are these clickable? To me, no, but 27 million, 26 million, 20 million views, these are clickable titles. Okay, and that's what her videos look like. Her thumbnails. Vlogger Grandpa, that was the guy that I showed you that had all the same content, which passport to present. I mean, look at this. You can't even read this. Black and blue. How could you possibly read this? You can't read this text. And even this text, even though it's white against black, it's a horrible font, so you can't even read it. fonts need to be big, gigantic, bold, simple, easy to read fonts, okay? This font is Tahoma, Tahoma. Very easy to read, right? Very easy to read. So, dual citizens, which passport to present? Clickable title, 706,000 views. When not to become dual citizen, okay? Clickable title, 490,000 views. Expats, do not come to the Philippines.
What's an expat?
An expatriate. So if you're an expatriate of, like, for example, if you leave America and you want to go live in the Philippines, he's saying, get the hell out of here. We don't want you. All right, so get out of here. 188,000 views. Are they successful? I mean, you know, they got clicks. And again, this is what his thumbnails look like. Okay, next. And I'm only showing you in those the most recent thumbnails. I'm not showing you older thumbnails. Jordan Green, this is the hiker guy with 917 subscribers, so he's a newbie. But look at this. His top performing titles: Backpacking the Chisos Mountains, Big Bend, the Wonderland Trail, hiking 100 miles, my first mountain bike, Specialized Fuse 27.5, 29,000, 18,000, 7,000 views. Great views for a newbie. Mm-hmm. Great views for a newbie. Amazing. And, you know, the thumbnails are beautiful, but if he had said Backpacking Big Bend in, like, bold text that we could actually read, that would have been better. If he, the person, because, I mean, now I see that here he is, like the size of a flea. I get it. I mean, I know he's doing that to show the grandeur, right? The grandeur and the scale. But instead, if his face was here with his backpack, you know, even if he was just like a sideways with his backpack or a hat or something, there is no branding. So good titles, but okay. And this is what his channel looks like. Again, no branding. The Snugglery, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful name of a channel. Though I wouldn't know it was crochet, but that's what it's about. 40,700 subscribers. And how to crochet a granny square shrug. You know, that
1 million views.
1 million views in a year. I made a no-sew mask from t-shirt sleeves. Absolutely fabulous title. Fabulous. 461,000 views in a year. 16 essential crochet stitches and skills. Excellent, excellent title. So these are great titles, and she only has she has 40,700 subscribers, which is fabulous. And I think she's doing really well. I think her thumbnails are terrible, and they really, really could be fabulous. I like when she puts herself, and I think she should have her in every one of these. I understand why she's showing the crochet, and yes, I think that's good that she shows the crochet, but this could have been a third, and a third, and showing this, and then her. You know, so we'd still get the branding. And I think maybe for her, that's what she needs to do, is to do third thumbnails so that we get that big, bold her. And that's what her thumbnails look like. Auntie's Cakery, 223,000 subscribers. Spring wedding cake, Lambeth overpiping tutorial, 8 million views in 3 years. Red rose wedding cake, 7 million views in 5 years. Spring floral wedding cake, long tutorial, Lambeth style, 5 million views. Every single one of these, very, very clickable titles. I think her branding is not very successful, and yet you do know it's her. But I don't think her branding is successful at all. I think the cakes are beautiful, beautiful cakes. So she needs...
You don't think the branding is successful because you can't read it, really?
I think you not only can you not read it, but it looks really fussy, and it doesn't look like anything. It's to me,
bit of a distraction from the photograph.
And I get that she's trying to brand it with her name and logo and everything, and it's smart to do that. And yet, to me, it just takes away from it. So I don't think that's successful. Although she has 223,000 subscribers, and these are what her thumbnails look like.
That in your opinion?
In my opinion. Okay, and Cake Lovers, 1.44 million subscribers. This is those cute, adorable thumbnails, right? How to make cake for your coolest family members. That's 53 million views in a year. Holy cow, guys, holy cow. Fancy chocolate cake recipe, so yummy. I love that. Tasty cake, decorating ideas, so yummy cake. I think very, very clickable titles, adorable images. Are they branded? You know, not really. Still not really.
Look how many views.
But they've got so many views. So
making cakes while doing
wow.
yoga, making cakes while hiking a mountain.
No,
making cakes.
I don't agree with it. I don't
Amy,
agree with that. I don't agree with that.
Rob, making cakes while doing comedy.
Yeah, Rob. Sam the cooking guy. 2.89 million subscribers. These are his top titles. The Best Munchies, 6 quick and easy recipes, 5.4 million views in 2 years. Excellent title. The Best Burger I've Ever Made. I think that is so clickable. I mean, how many people love burgers?
It's number 2 food in America.
Millions. 4.7 million views in a year. The Best Burger I've Ever Made. So this is version 1, this version 2. 4 million views. So definitely clickable. And this, as we saw before, these are his thumbnails. And, you know, so here he is, not big enough. Here he is, not big enough. Here's his thumb. I kind of like that, but still should be bigger. Okay, Justin Brown, Primal Videos, 975,000 subscribers. And here are his top titles. How to create a YouTube channel for 2020 beginners. Very, very clickable.
Well, how to, yeah.
Very, very clickable. And let me just make this a little smaller so we can see how many views they got. 5.5 million views. Huge, right? Best video editing app for Android, 2.4 million views. How to transfer videos from PC to iPhone, 2.2 million views. Excellent titles, excellent, you know, thumbnails are great because they tell you exactly what you are going to see. So I think super successful. That's why he has almost 1 million subscribers. And yet, what is he? A YouTube educator. So does it mean when you specialize in something that you can't become huge? You can, you know, you can. So I think for sure anybody can. Look at Neil Patel, almost 1 million subscribers at this point. Top ranking titles, 1.7 million views. SEO for beginners, how to promote your YouTube video, how to create a digital product. Every one of those super clickable,
yep.
Right? And we'll just keep going. These are what his thumbnails look like, very branded, extremely branded there. So basically, what am I asking you to do? Research. I'm asking you to do research of your own on banners, on icons, on thumbnails, on titles. And why do I want you to do that? I want you to do that because you research your own niche, your own category, see what other people are doing, what works, what doesn't work, and why. Make your own notes. What do you like? What would you click? What would your ideal client or customer or audience want to click? Because this is how, if you think of your channel in terms always of your viewer, because that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Your viewer, your ideal customer or client. And as a business person, the most important thing for you to think about is what would my client click? Who is my ideal client? What would they click on? And the reason you want to do this, and Amy, I want you to listen to this, because this is for you. If you are only doing unlisted videos, you are missing out on a huge audience. Because when you get 1,000 subscribers to your channel and you can become a YouTube partner, now you can monetize your videos, your public videos, right? Why is that important? It's important because you can start to make free money from the ads that surround your videos. And you are in a super niche. Your ideal client is a senior who loves chair yoga, who loves easy yoga, who loves to stay busy, right? Who loves to stay active, who wants to be healthy and do exercise, and yet they can't do regular yoga because maybe they can't get up and down from the ground, or maybe they just don't want to lay down or something like that, right? So you have an enormous audience out there in the whole world. This is what YouTube is about. 81 countries they're in, okay? You have the whole world. to get people to come watch those videos, subscribe to your channel, watch those videos, get you up to those 1,000 subscribers, those 4,000 watch hours, become a YouTube partner, and make free money. It will just go into your bank account over and over and over again. You can end up making, even if you started $100 a month, who cares? That $100 can blossom into $5,000 a month just from you posting videos that people want to watch. So when you think about your ideal person as a business person, what do you want? You want more clients, you want more customers, you want them to sign up for your coaching, you want them to become a member, you want them to take your courses, you want them to buy your products. How do you get them to do that? By giving away all the reasons why they should become your client for free. Give it to them for free so that they get to know you, the unique you that isn't anybody else on YouTube, just that special person, right?
Right.
That nobody else is. And this is why they'll subscribe to your channel, they'll watch your videos, and eventually they'll want your courses and they'll want to become a member of your membership. And the reason is because they fall in love with you. They love the things that you do. They love the yoga that you present, and they want to be a part of your world. And the way to do that is to join the other things that you offer them that you can charge them for. And this is how you make money from YouTube. This is the way you make money from YouTube as a business person. So think always of who is my ideal customer, my ideal client. What would they click as a thumbnail? How would they know it's me, right? How would they know it's me? That's why you have to brand it. How would they know it's you? Why would they click it? And then the title. Is the title something that they would think to themselves, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see this video. Oh my gosh, this is exactly what I want to know, or I want to see, or I want to learn, or I want to do. And this is how you become that person that they then subscribe to your channel. They want to watch all your videos. They want to be a part of your world. They become your super fans, your clients. So that is the goal. And for anyone, so Dale said, I agree, Amy, go public. I want to see your videos. Yay, Dale. So Amy, go public. Let the world know how fabulous you are, because you are, and I know because I have been a client of yours, right? I have taken your yoga and you are phenomenal. And who else takes it? My mama. My mother has been doing yoga with Amy for 4 years. She's been doing chair yoga and absolutely loves it. And my mom, who is in her 80s, has been doing yoga 4 days a week for how many years? I don't even know. Amy, you probably know, but it's been years and years and years, right? So please don't be afraid to be the you on YouTube that you are. Bring those people that need you in their lives into your world. And yeah, it's free, but you will gain by being able to do ads and make free money from that, okay? It's free money. And then as they get to know you, they will want to buy stuff from you. So don't be afraid, okay? Don't be afraid. Just do it. All right. So I think that is it. We are at the end. So to wrap it up, topic, trailer, which is like your movie, your little movie trailer, two minutes or less. Thumbnails and titles, super, super important. Now, this coming Tuesday, I am talking about branding with your voice and your body. And this is incredibly important for YouTubers, but also incredibly important as a business person to set you apart from your peers and your competition. So branding with your voice and your body. And let me say, just because we are here with Amy, there is something, Amy, that you offer that most yoga instructors don't. And what is that? A beautiful voice.
Amazing voice.
An amazing...
It's so calming.
An amazing calming voice.
It's very, very nice voice.
So, yeah, think of this voice branding and body, movements and the things that you do, the arm crossing, the smiling, the, bringing people into your world, the hand motions that you use. All of this stuff, super, super important. So you definitely want to be a part of that. And if you want to join our Facebook group, it's YouTube Mastermind Club, please do it. Subscribe to our channel, of course, because we'd love to have you as a subscriber so that you can see all the videos that are coming up. And if you haven't taken my YouTube Masterclass, go to youtubebootcamp.com, click on courses, and see all the tons of stuff available for you there. Like this video if you haven't already, because I love those likes, and leave us a comment in the comments below this video. We love comments. And thank you. Gosh, we just appreciate you so much. We are YouTube for Business, Zazoome, YouTube for Business to boost your income, influence, and impact with YouTube. And as always, thank you so much for showing up. We appreciate you.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys. Have a fantastic rest of your week. We'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.